Mouse and Mole, Secret Valentine. Written by Wong Herbert Yi. Chapter 1. Valentine Cards. Mouse traced a heart on the frosted window pane. "Valentine's Day is coming," she squeaked. Just thinking about it warmed Mouse from ear to tail. "I'd better make a list of our friends." She sighed. Mole is below, waiting to make valentines. Mouse nibbled the end of her pencil. "Let me think. There's Brown Rabbit, White Rabbit, and Squirrel," she wrote. "Skunk, Porcupine, and Turtle, too." Mouse twirled her tail. "It seems I'm forgetting someone." "Silly me," she giggled. "I left out my best friend." Mouse added Mole to the list. She drew a heart next to his name. Mouse got a funny feeling inside, like butterflies in her stomach. Downstairs, Mole was getting ready to make valentines. Mole rubbed his snout. "Let me see. We will need paper and pencils, scissors and glue." Mole laid everything out on the table. "Valentine's Day is about love," he sighed. Mole felt his face flush. He was thinking about his neighbor upstairs, Mouse. Mole got a funny feeling inside, like butterflies in his stomach. Tap, tap, tap. A knock on the door made Mole jump. "Come in, Mouse," he said. "I have been waiting." Mouse stepped into Mole's hole. "Are you feeling okay?" she asked. "You look a bit flushed." Mole's cheeks turned redder still. "I was busy fetching stuff to make valentines," he explained. "So what's the plan?" Mouse wondered. Mouse took a piece of pink paper and folded it in half. He drew a curvy line in pencil. "That looks like my tail," giggled Mouse. "Do not be silly," chuckled Mole. He cut along the line with scissors. Snip, snip, snip. Presto! Mole unfolded the paper. "Why, it's a heart!" Mouse exclaimed. "You are too clever, Mole." Mole laid the pink sheet on a red one. "Pencil the message here," he said. Mole cut out more heart shapes. Mouse thought of things to say. She nibbled the end of her pencil. On one card, Mouse wrote, "Be mine." On another she put, "Too cool." "How many do we need?" Mole asked. Mouse peeked at her list. "6 will do." "Half a dozen it is," agreed Mole. Mouse squinted at the red paper. "These pencil lines are too hard to read." Mole handed Mouse a tube of glue. "Trace them over with this, Mouse. I will be right back." Mole returned with a jar of silver glitter. He sprinkled it all over the red sheet. Mole tipped the paper up and gave it a tap, tap, tap. The glitter that didn't stick to the letters slid off. Mouse clapped her paws in delight. "You are not only clever, Mole, but artistic as well." Mole blushed a valentine red. Chapter 2. Special Delivery. Mole found a card under his door. It was a valentine from Mouse. To Mole, "Be my BFF. XOXO. Best friend forever. Mouse. Mole got that feeling inside again, like butterflies in his stomach. He hid the card in a drawer. Mole knocked on Mouse's door. Tap, tap, tap. "Hello, Mole," said Mouse. "Hello, Mouse," said Mole. "Ready to deliver our valentines?" "I am ready and waiting," said Mouse. "Let's start with Turtle." Together they took the path to the pond. Mole shivered. "I forgot my hat. You go ahead, Mouse. I will catch up." When Mole hurried back down the path, he saw his friend hiding behind a fir tree. "Hey, Mouse!" he called. "Quiet!" she shushed. "Turtle is just leaving now." Together they waited and waited. Mole peeked from behind the trunk. "The coast is clear," he waved. Mouse slid the card under Turtle's door. "Rabbit's place is next," she said. After that they visited Skunk and then Porcupine. There was only one valentine left. Mole gazed up the trunk of the elm. "Squirrel is nuts to live up there," he gasped. Mouse handed Mole the last card. "Your turn," she gulped. Mole looked at Mouse. Mouse looked at Mole. "Mailbox?" Mole pointed. "Mailbox." Mouse nodded. Together they headed back to the oak. Mole went down in his hole. "Shall we meet later for lunch?" Mouse went up to her house. "Lunch later," she agreed. Mouse found a card under her door. She got that feeling inside again, like butterflies in her stomach. The card read, "I am nuts about you." Mole saw Mouse coming down the street. Mouse had a goofy grin on her face. Bump! She walked smack into a lamp post. "Mouse, are you okay?" Mole cried. Mouse felt her face flush. "I was thinking about what to order," she explained. Really, Mouse was daydreaming about her secret valentine. The diner was packed. Luckily, there was an empty booth in the back. Mouse shivered. "I need something hot." She ordered cheddar cheese soup. Mole had worms as usual. "Oops! I forgot to say lightly fried." Mole went to remind the cook. Mouse read the poster above Mole's seat. "Valentine's Day Party. Take a chance. Ask your sweetie to the dance. XOXO. Oakwood Hall, 4 p.m. The waiter returned with their orders. Mole dug into his bowl of worms. Mouse sipped her soup. I wonder if Mole noticed the poster. The waiter came back with another dish. He set it in front of Mouse. "Someone is hungry," munched Mole. Mouse stared at the block of cheese. It was cut in the shape of a heart. There was a message carved on top. "Be my Cinderella? From your Mozzafella. XOXO." Mouse blushed a valentine red. She looked around the diner. "My secret valentine is clever," thought Mouse. Mole was too busy eating to notice. End of part 1.